Welcome to the Business Wisdom Podcast, where business strategist Clive Enever shares his inner business wisdom with you. Each episode is packed with his experience to help you grow and develop your own business wisdom. Join Clive as he shares his wisdom with you.
How do you remember what it is that actually keeps you motivated? If you're having difficulty with your motivation, it means that probably we want to figure out what will work all the time, every time. And some pretty simple things that I've found through the years. If you're inspired, if you're operating in a place from inspiration, it's pretty easy to stay motivated. You know, other things happen, of course, as we go along, and always there's somebody wanting our time, they want our energy. And sometimes, of course, it's appropriate that you give that. If you have a customer there that you need to deal with, you better be applying some energy, otherwise they're not going to remain a customer. So remembering what's important, how do you do it? You know, one of the things that I found quite some time ago, because people told me when I was much younger and getting into business, working with people, that I should get testimonials from people, and I got testimonials. And the reason that they told me that I should get testimonials is because I can use those testimonials to show to potential customers so that they will be convinced that whatever it is that I'm doing, they are going to get a good job because other people have reported that they had a good job. However, I found a far more valuable use for testimonials, and that is, if you've got testimonials, one thing that we can be sure of about testimonials is that they all say good things. They tell us just how wonderful we really are. Now, what does that mean? It means this. If you're feeling a little bit down, you're a little bit knocked about by what's going on, get them out and read them, because there's no better way to remind yourself that what you're doing is good, because they all say, wow, what a fantastic fellow. What a fantastic person this one is. And you can jump on top of that and get yourself excited and go off and do it all again. Yeah. Another thing that I've found helps some people is to revisit your SWOT analysis. You know, if you're not sure what a SWOT analysis is, it stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Now, a SWOT analysis is most often undertaken by somebody when they've just had a fantastic idea and they're still in the grip of that fantastic idea. Quite possibly they're feeling a little bit excited about things and not looking at things quite as objectively as they might, which in one way is a good thing, but in another it's not quite so brilliant, because we actually need to look at these things with a good deal of objectivity so that we can see, is this thing really worth doing? Now, if you're looking at it whilst you're being very objective, it's really simple to come up with, what is my strength? Okay. Identify those strengths, and that will give you a bit of a push in the right direction that this is something that you can do really well. What are my weaknesses? Now, you can, having found whatever the weaknesses are, learn to overcome them. And in learning to overcome them, it of course turns those weaknesses to a strength. It also means that you can overcome whatever weakness is there in some other way if you can't just replace it as a strength. Opportunities, lots of people say that opportunity stops knocking. That's not right. Opportunity knocks all the time. It's just that sometimes we've forgotten to listen. So, keep your wits about you, and you'll notice plenty of opportunities. And seeing those opportunities means that you can put in place strategies and such to take advantage of them, because they're there and they're there in front of you for a reason. So you might as well get the best out of it. And then, of course, there's the threats. Is somebody new jumping into this area that you operate in? Is there a chance that they could do it better than you, et cetera, et cetera? Or indeed, is the market that you're in dying? Is nobody looking for it anymore? There's all sorts of things that turn themselves up as threats. But if you know what they are, then you've got a tremendous opportunity because you can put in place strategies to deal with them. So making the most of those sort of things, I've found for lots and lots of people is enough to keep people motivated. And motivation is what it's all about. If you're not motivated, go back to bed. But if you can be motivated, other people will want to get involved with what you're doing. Motivation turns itself into enthusiasm, and enthusiasm generally makes the difference. If everything else is equal, enthusiasm is going to win the day. So help yourself get enthusiastic, read those testimonials. If you don't have a SWOT analysis, do one. If you do one and you don't understand what it's talking about, get somebody to help because they really are super important. And it's all about better business, more often, more frequently, more clients, etc. So do your best to stay motivated.
Thanks for joining Clive. Remember to subscribe for more business wisdom. Want to work with Clive? Book a discovery call with him at enervagroup.com.au.